Good morning, guys. Ben here, 100M Man, and welcome to day 16. The next 5 days are going to be shorter audios. So shorter audios. There's been a lot covered over the last 15 days. Some exercises you're going to be working into now. So I've taken the decision to make the following 5 relatively short, nice and light, easy to digest, with not too much thought having to be given into the specifics of the words that I'm using or the meanings that you're going to attach to them. So today I want to talk about what are you seeking in life? What are you seeking in life? Now, obviously, this goes way beyond fitness, the sporting world. It emerges itself into many different aspects, into the relationships that you have, to your past, to your future version of self that hopefully you've designed and looked into or given some thought to over the last 15 days. So what are you seeking in life? Now, the easiest way for me to describe this or ask you to go to the place where it makes you most happy. So think for a moment right now as listening to these words, what makes you most happy? Remember a time in the past that made you most happy and the internal feelings that provided. How did that feel to you? Now, we all have various different ways of gauging this, so this is highly personable to you. What I'm going to ask you to do is reflect real quickly for a moment about what that means and then how that might represent those feelings, how they might represent a future version of self. You living in that space constantly, or certainly at over 60% of the time, and then how that world might look like and how that's different to the world, your internal world and your external world and the world that you've created for yourself, how that might look different to the path that you're currently on. So what is the purpose behind your life? What is the things that you value the most and the reasons why? So what are you seeking in life? What does life mean to you? What is your purpose? What is your value? What is your end result? This can go off in many, many different tangents. It can go off different angles. You may reflect to the past of all of the areas of aspects of life or another's life that you don't want to live, and that's your main driving force. But I want you to go to that place where you have been in the past incredibly happy, the place that warms you, not from an external source like the sun, it doesn't have to be on a beach or anything like that, but a place that warms you internally. Now, right now in the present moment, just go to that place. Think about all of the things that are around you at that given time, the people, the faces, living or otherwise, the feelings internally, what was happening? How was that smile on your face, that internal warmth, contentment created? That's right, go there now. Go to that place now. See all of the things that you need to see, be all of the things that you need to be. And then decide for yourself whether that's a state that you can utilize in the future and how that life might look like if you immersed yourself in that state constantly. If it was a place that you went to, that would it be supportive to you? What would it offer? How would living in that place offer more alignment to future version of self? Would it give you more tools? Would it offer more opportunities? Would you see more? So what are you seeking in your life, and what are you doing right now to ensure that you enter into that state at least 60% of the time? Perhaps you are. Perhaps you're living in that state at the moment that offers that warm feeling. Perhaps even you're content with life, that you have everything you need and want. But if you haven't and you're not living in that area, in that space, what I'm going to invite you to do today is make some choices right now in the present moment to go to that place in the future, feel all of the things that you're feeling, that good place, that happy place, and then rewind your life to the present day, to right now, and see what actions that you need to take. Because you will know, you probably know already the things that you've been delaying, the things that you have not been doing, the actions that you failed to take as a result of either the fear of failure, the fear of success, perhaps even the fear of the unknown. And that's a topic that we've already covered earlier in the podcast. We know now what not to do. We know what to look for, and we know where to go. We know that we don't need to become an expert in all of the areas, but we need to increase the known, the knowledge, and the understanding. So that's it for today. Day 16. What are you seeking in your life? What does that mean to you? How can you enter into that happy place at least 60% of the time? And I don't think that's too much to ask yourself. What actions do you need to make? What decisions do you need to do today? What choices in the present moment based on that future version of self? So that's it. Hope you've enjoyed today. Again, it's quite light. The remaining 4 days are going to be light just to get you in the build up for the remaining 10 days of this 30-day tribe series.